Here's a little something that I realized and that I think most people should quickly realize. Society wants you depressed. The world that we live in wants you depressed. If you don't believe me, I want you to do a little exercise. I want you to just drive down your street and I want you to count how many fast food places there are. I want you to go to the grocery store and I want you to try to pick out something healthy. I want you to go up to one of your classmates, one of your friends, and ask them, hey, are you on any pills? Of course, you probably have to actually know them. You can't just go up to a random person and ask them this. But ask them, yo, are you on any medication? Most people are on some sort of medication to regulate their mood, to regulate how they feel from day to day. Whether it be antidepressants or, benzos, and then they're labeled as, oh, I'm bipolar, or oh, I have clinical depression, or oh, I have anxiety, or oh, I have this, I have this. I used to think these things too. I used to think these things about myself. I used to think that, oh, I have this, and this is why I can't operate at 100% because I have this. For anybody who believes they are depressed, that they have anxiety, I would just ask you, what type of drugs have you been? Have you been smoking a lot of weed? Have you drink? Is your mind sober all the time? How are you at your sober state? Because I remember when I was talking about, oh, I have anxiety, or oh, I have depression, or all these other things. At the same time I was saying that, I was high 24/7, high off weed 24/7. So it's like you're off of something 24/7. Your mind isn't sober 24/7. And then at the same time, you're going to say, oh, I'm depressed. Oh, I'm off anxiety. Oh, I have anxiety. Oh, I have this. I have this. You got to understand that you are fighting a fight. Every single day, you are fighting a fight. Whether it be not to eat bad food for you that can lower your energy, that can lower your vibration. Sometimes I do it, of course. We all do it. But the reason why we all do it is because we're constantly fighting this battle. And if you just kind of ignore it, this is more of an awareness. If you just kind of ignore it and let yourself slip, you're going to be consumed by those bad habits. You're going to be consumed by overindulging, overindulging in drugs, overeating bad food. And then you're going to sit back and be like, why am I depressed, man? It shouldn't be like this. Because of chemicals. A lot of times people are depressed not because, oh, I'm just depressed, I'm a depressed person. No, you're depressed because of chemicals. Sometimes depression can be purely chemical. You ate wrong that day. Let's say for the whole week you've been eating bullshit, and then you're like, wow, I'm depressed. And then you label yourself as just a depressed person, which adds on, because we know how powerful words are. We know how when you are depressed, you are willing to spend money on things to increase your dopamine levels. And as you've noticed, they don't tell you things that you can get within any mood. If you truly want to conquer depression, if you truly want to get over feeling shitty every single day, you must go within. That is the only way. You can't take pills. A therapist isn't gonna help you. They can probably help you get there. They can probably help you get there. But like how exercise goes, nobody can work out for you. A personal trainer can help you get there, but they can't lift the weights for you. It's the same thing, right? And they never tell you how to go within. They never tell you how to meditate. Hey, read these books. Read something like Psycho-Cybernetics. I'm not gonna name every fucking book, but you get what I'm saying. They don't tell you go within, because if you go within, going within is free. They don't tell you find religion, find Jesus. They don't tell you this because going within is free. Salvation is free. No, go to a therapist. Why? Because if you go to a therapist, the problem will never truly be finished. It will never truly dissipate. You will have to go again, and you'd have to go again, and you'd have to go again, and you'd have to go again. Oh, they tell you, oh, go to the pharmacy, take pills. Why? Because the problem never truly dissipates. You'd have to buy it again. You'd have to buy it again. Next thing you know, by the end of your life, you spent like 20 grand on antidepressant pills, and you've never really truly were happy at the end of the day. You spend 30 grand on therapist visits and you still never truly found your happiness. Perhaps he went into your childhood trauma and how this may affect it, and you maybe had a better understanding about yourself. Not saying therapy is all bad, but my point is that if you truly want to become a more well-rounded, a more happier person, you're not going to be happy all the time, but your mood is more stabilized, you have to go within. You have to do certain practices that allows you to have a more stoic, more stable mindset. It all starts from within. You cannot solve problems that are within from external sources. You have to recognize that we have a constant fight, whether we're constantly fighting bad foods, not to get conspiratorial here, but they say that there's chemicals in the air, there's this, there's that, bad jobs. We're constantly fighting a low vibrational fight. And that's because truly we are highly vibrational beings. We're high vibe beings. And we're constantly fighting this low vibrational fight, these low vibrational forces. But if you can recognize that all I have to do is go within, and then on top of that, naturally I am high vibrational. Naturally, I am at a high frequency state. That's going to align you with a greater path, and you're going to be able to conquer low vibrational emotions and situations more efficiently. But that's it for today, guys.